Problem with this is you can't see the rest of the card up here. The card could be all jacked up here, and you cannot see that. They made no effort to try to get any of the dust out of there to where you can actually view the card. You could not see, you cannot make out with a jeweler's loupe what the heck was going on with that thing. Break the seal and say, wait, what the heck were all these scratches and dents? I couldn't even see a freaking card in there. Never used eBay's authenticator service to receive a card, but definitely sent out a lot to them. And it's worked pretty flawlessly so far. So she looks right there. Pretty cool. So this little box. It's a little different for the slabs, I think. Authentication card. Some people are like, oh, I wonder if I should just keep it in this so people know it's authenticated. No. Every time you get something sold that's over $250 or more, it always gets sent to the authenticator if it's trading cards or an eligible item, or if it's one of the 4 major grading card companies. Once you break this, then there's no returning it. Some people say, you can still remove it and put it back and they won't notice if you do it a certain way, but it's good to inspect the card before you actually open it, if it's pretty expensive. This is the one of the cards that were given away to the 128 top finishers at one event in Tennessee. So it's pretty damn rare. It's basically a 1 to 28, 1 of 128 serialized. I wasn't gonna get the foil version because just the non-foil is pretty rare too. There's only like 670 of them or something. But I managed to get this on a pretty good price compared to what it's selling for, because it was only like the second sale on eBay, and he had best offer. It's one of the things I love about eBay is that you can negotiate. You can't do that on TCGplayer. Since then, there's been like, I don't know, probably like 10 sales at $1,000 or so. So it's definitely a good purchase right now, because I did not pay $1,000 for that. Yeah. I talked him down nearly to what another bid was going on eBay, which I kind of used that as leverage because the guy started the bid at 600, so I paid kind of close to that. Yeah, the centering is what I expected. It didn't really look that great from the back. The problem with this is you can't see the rest of the card up here. The card could be all jacked up here, and you cannot see that. You should definitely have it in a way to where you could view it without this blocking the back of it here. It's done now. I really do not like how they put it in these card savers. These things freaking annoy me. That's one of the reasons why they annoy me. Because these things are always warped. I mean, top loaders are too, but another thing that annoys me of it is I've used them enough now to where I can kind of insert them and take them out, but they still freaking annoy me. You should put like a pull tab in here for this thing. See, when I started selling on eBay, someone had shipped me something with a pull tab. It was so freaking amazing. I was like, hey, where'd you get this from, or what's the name of this? And he's like, honestly, I don't even know. He's like, I just used it from someone else, but God, I hate those things. So freaking sketchy. So yeah, I made a post like a week ago about it being a good time to buy this card potentially. Yeah, so the non-foil is 200. And, kind of making a comparison to other promos, but they didn't like that comparison. It's like, comparing it to Final Fantasy promo, which was not that long ago, because yeah, you can't compare Shredder to Tifa or Aerith, but you can use it as an example. They're both promos of iconic characters, and That's what I was trying to say, you know, on the rarity and everything. And then someone else posts a post about it like a week later. And they're like, what do you think about Super Shredder? You think he's going up or down? And he gets like 200 likes, so my post gets 0. It's always good to use gloves to take the card out too, because your fingernail, just like going in there, can easily F it up. Problem with the authenticity thing too is they made no effort to try to get any of the dust out of there to where you can actually view the card. You could not see, you could not make out with a jeweler's loupe what the heck was going on with that thing. It's the best way to clean the card, and a lot of people say, yeah, put it flat. Yeah, I guess you could damage it like this too if you're too aggressive, but I just like holding it with the smallest, you know, cleaning surface. But man, they printed this, the print quality on this, super nice. The borders and everything. Take a look-see and see. Just a little jeweler's loupe. Definitely looking pretty nice. Besides that, really kind of odd centering. You can still F up your card doing this too. This little slit in there, because I've done it. Banged it on that corner. Best way to put this in after that is gently. See, it's not even all the way at the bottom there. Because you can definitely jack your card up. If these are warped too, just put them in the same direction of that warping. And this is what I always do when I send these off to CGC, which is probably what's going to happen here. PSA, they don't want you to use these. Doesn't have the best glue on there, so I can just make sure it binds on there. A lot of the cheaper ones, the glue tends to stick to the other one, so it makes it kind of useless because it makes it hard to pull out. Team bag. One that doesn't look like it has any weird stuff in it. What I like to do is clean off the top loader on top of that. They should have me authenticate cards. I'll make them look way nicer. Yeah, I'm putting in a bunch of dust in there with it, to where you can actually view the card and break the seal and say, "Wait, what the heck are all these scratches and dents?" I couldn't even see a freaking card in there. These are team bags, which I don't like. I like the ones that are just fit one. It's a little baggy now. Looks like a perfect fit, but the other ones I had something funky in there, I think. So it's good to still authenticate the card yourself. Because sometimes things do get through, which is 100% authentic. So yeah, I think it'll be a good idea to keep an eye on these. Another one, a non-foil, just went on sale on tcgplayer for 200, but they've been selling for like around 300, and that's like the new low, basically, the new bottom, the new floor. Foils, I think they have the potential to maybe reach like 2,000 or 3,000. I'm not gonna hit Tifa foils, but I mean, there's also like a way lower supply, I think, compared to the Tifa and Cherith foils, the top finishers, and those were like worldwide events. This was just a one-time event in Tennessee, and I mean, I looked it up because there's only 600 participants or 670 something. And I looked up if they're allowed to sell those things out the back door. And they basically are. They say they can just sell them for profit or use them as other incentives for other events or rewards or whatnot. So there could be a way higher supply of these non-foils that they're just waiting for the right time to not flood the market with them. There could potentially be like 1,000 or 1,500, you know. I imagine that's the average attendance that they probably gave them. They probably gave them 2,000 of these. But if you want something really rare, where you know there's only 128 of them, and upon researching it too, they were saying, you know, on average, probably about half of the people sell their top finisher foils. So there's probably like maybe 60 of these out there, which are super rare. You know, I think it's the best art. It's from the movie. It's got a movie quote on there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, where he's busting through the port there. I think that's the one that had Vanilla Ice on there too. But you know, it's pretty iconic. I think it's the best art. You know, he's freaking mutagen super shredder. You know, and some of the other ones are cool too. But you know, like just the showcase, that could just be like a non-Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle card, which some people would like. But this one, you know, there's no mistake in it. It's definitely the best super shredder art. That's another thing too. The base version of this is selling for like $30. You know, people are like, it has no correlation. Well, I think it does. What if that base version becomes like $70, and the showcase becomes like 200 or 250, and the fractured foil becomes like freaking like 700-800? Do you think this is gonna stay? You think this card, where there's only like 60 of them on the market, it's gonna stay at freaking 1,000? No way. This card's gonna be like $3,000-4,000 then probably. So it might be a good time to keep an eye out for this card, because I think it's definitely got a lot of potential. You know, like, I know people hate this example, but the Tifa Landfall, it's a $1 card. You know, a $1 base card. And it sold for freaking 4,000. I know Tifa. There's no bigger Final Fantasy fan than me usually out there, so I know. Yeah, and you know, it's just an example, basically. You know, it's a lot more going on too with the Cherith compared to Cherith and Tifa. Tifa's just like an Asian she's got an Asian kimono on, and Cherith, that's got a little bit more going on, because it's a kind of like iconic moment from the remake where she's busting out of the freaking brothel with Tifa. They should have had Tifa in there too in the background. But you know, it's just an example. There's a lot less of these out there, and the art is just totally different compared to all the other super shredders, I think. So something to keep an eye out for. You know, the prices could drop, especially for the non-foils. For the foils, I don't know. Maybe in like two months, if everyone lists them all at once, and there's like 70 of them out there, for sure, it's gonna maybe drop to maybe 600 or so, 700, which is about what I got it for. So, all right, well, thanks for checking it out, and I'll catch you on the next one.